We have all built our models either with helmets or with no helmets, but I'm about to show you right now here a new option that we have, which is to put the helmet on top of the model, just like you see in the picture right now. And that is another option that we have to use our helmets. And this is the model that I have over here for you guys today, which is put on the helmet, just like in the art that I have shown you before, which is just putting the helmet kind of like in a resting position, just on top of the head. This is the model that I have built. Very happy with the results. And as I mentioned before, this is another option that you guys can have just to give more variety to the models instead of just building the models in the same old way fashion that we have always done, either putting helmets or no helmets, or putting the helmet in the hand like I did in this case in a previous model. You can just do this that you see right now in the which is putting the helmets in a kind of like a resting position on top of the head, or avoiding just putting bare head on top of model. So this is another option, which is, in my opinion, very creative, and I think it can give your models a different perspective, more variety, and happy with the results. I done this type of conversion before, I think once, and I decided to show you guys this option that you guys see over here, which is to give the model this kind of like a resting position for the helmet, just on top of the head. This is the model, and it is a true scale. I guess you can say a true scale, or maybe I have fixed the scale a little bit. I'll be showing you in the future what changes I have made to this model ahead in the video. Um, but let me start just by saying that if you decide to put the model in this way, instead of just putting the helmet, it does add a little bit of height to the head, but it is also noticeable in this case if you compare with a normal build of Space Marine, that is still the converted model is just bigger. Another comparison that we can do right now with the model, despite the model being a little bit higher in the base, is that you can still see that the converted model it's bigger than the original model, even with the changes in the helmet on top of his head and the base. And of course, this is the way the model fares with Primaris. You can still see that the Primaris is still a little bit slightly bigger than the Mark 3 model, but that is just the way it's supposed to be, in my opinion. And of course, this is the new scale, which is supposed to be the new, I guess, say the new scale for firstborn models, and you can still see that the model fares very well. Um, one more time, I'm happy with the model, and I'm showing you right now just comparisons with other true scale, all the conversions that I have done, so you can see that there's consistency in the scale that I use and how big and what changes I made to the model. This is another work that I have done, another Space Marine Mark 3 true scale that I have done, and you can see that the conversion, the size comparison is good, despite the helmet being on top of the head, as I mentioned before. Changes that I made to this model are just put some gear, added probably like 2 millimeters in the waist. I have put the model, it's true, I have put the model high in the base, but I have shown you before that even with being higher in the base, the changes are very noticeable if you compare this model with a normal build model. Put some gear, glue the shoulder pads higher, add some gear on the side too, which is the case of this chainsaw that you see over here, grenades on front, long knife, and of course the helmet that you see on the top of his head. Another change that I did with this model is that I glued the head, I'll say probably like 1 millimeter higher to compensate. Also, I did the same thing with the shoulder pads. And just if you want to have your models either with bare heads or with the helmet, there's this option, guys, that you see over here in front of you. There is another option, and I think it will add some more variety to your models. To mention one thing is that if you want to help the channel, you can buy these models on eBay, and this is another way that you can support the channel also is by subscribing and sharing the video, and also liking the video. I hope you like this video, guys. It's just to give you some more variety in your creations, and we're gonna see each other in the next video. Bye bye.